The U.S. passed another devastating milestone this week with more than 150,000 lives lost to the coronavirus. Again, we take a moment to recognize just a few of them. Reverend Vicki Gibbs' final sermon at her Houston church was an impassioned call to action on coronavirus relief and racial injustice.
Be the bridge to equality by demanding and voting in change.
Spreading love and fighting for justice, these were Vicki's callings, said her wife Cassandra, whether that meant attending protests or cooking meals for friends in need. She had a special bond with her grandson, who she nicknamed Boo. Together they listened on repeat to My Cherie Amour by Stevie Wonder. Vicki was 57. N.S. Ramamurthy, or Rama to those who knew him, was a pioneering research scientist at Stony Brook School of Dental Medicine. The work of his team led to important discoveries in oral health and antibiotics. Born in South India, and before settling in New York, Rama moved to Canada in 1966, where he met his wife of nearly 50 years, Sharon, in a biochemistry class. Described as gregarious with a passion for South Asian arts, Rama was devoted to his students and his family, including 2 daughters and 5 grandchildren. Rama was 80 years old. Cynthia Tilley's friends joked her hair was as big as her heart. The former nurse was constantly organizing community fundraisers and charity events in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Christmas was her favorite holiday. She spoiled everyone around her, from her 2 children to her 2 granddaughters, who called her Gigi. At 61, Cynthia was still the star of any dance floor, especially when performing the shag. Until she was 7 years old, Tatiana Moore barely spoke, but she went on to become a talented singer in her Buffalo, New York theater group. Tatiana loved working with children. She ran a before and after school program, mentored young performers, and helped care for kids with special needs. Tatiana was the first in her family to graduate college and planned to go back to school to become a social worker. Her kind, patient demeanor earned her the nickname the Peacekeeper. Tatiana was 22 years old. Farida Kadwani was a lifelong educator, teaching kids at New York public schools for 20 years. After moving to the Bronx from Mumbai, India in 1984, Farida volunteered her time as a tutor for neighborhood kids, who said she was a constant guidance. Her daughter said she was outgoing and the life of the party, and those who met her felt like they had known her for years. Farida was 75. We want to thank the families who shared all that with us. And of course, as always, our hearts go out to those who've lost loved ones in this pandemic.